set her dainty foot upon good English soil before it is trod underfoot by your bonny land.
Oh, I am familiar with your fine English courtesy. However, my king takes precedence over your queen. She is, after all, a mere woman.
You consider your king better than my queen?
My lord and master, yea.
What's up, my queen? What's up, me?
Take it as you will, Englishman. My king takes preeminence.
I'll take it out of your hide.
Your Majesty, may I present Patrick, Master of Grey?
Master of Grey, I know, Sir Walter, who started this.
Your Majesty.
Welcome to Stirling, Your Majesty.
A warm welcome indeed, Sir Francis. We come to Stirling to sign an accord of amity betwixt ourselves and Scotland, and this is what we find? Our supporters with swords drawn and at each other's throats?
Your Majesty.
Delay! We shall deal with this matter as time allows. James, we trust thou to deal with thy fellow as we shall most assuredly deal sternly with ours.
Of course, cousin. We shall reprimand Master Grey most thoroughly. I will accept whatever punishment thou would impart, my liege. However, this English dog from Devon impugns my honour. I demand satisfaction.
Dog. Sea dog, you mean? I'm right proud of it. Your Majesty, allow me to drum some manners into this heathen Scot.
What sayest thou, Elizabeth? Shall we sanction a duel so that honour may be satisfied? Or deny it and wait for these two to try to kill each other surreptitiously?
I abhor dueling.
Your Majesty, perhaps allowing these two gentlemen to settle their differences publicly would be more productive than allowing such resentments to fester.
I shall accept thy sage advice, with one stipulation. No blood is to be drawn, no wound inflicted. In a matter of a dozen passes, he that exceeds 3 hits shall be deemed the victor and honour satisfied. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
I accept thy terms, name but the time and place.
At 12 of the clock on Sherwood Forest stage.
Very well. With that settled, perhaps we may recommence our business. Sir Walter?
Majesty, Queen of England, Ireland and Wales, Lady Commander of the Seas, Gloriana, Queen Elizabeth, God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
And His Most Royal Majesty,
King James, 6th of that name. Formerly, Earl of Carrick, Baron of Renfrew, Lord of the Isles Prince, and Great Steward of Scotland. But now, Great King of Scotland. And heir apparent to the throne of England. God save the King!
God save the King!
Your binary Majesties, allow me to welcome you to the Shire of Stirling. I be Lord Mayor Aloysius Q. Willoughby.
And more importantly, I be Sir Philip de Mark, Sheriff of Nottingham, Your Majesties.
Sheriff, Lord Mayor.
And may I introduce unto you my loving sister, the Lady Priscilla de Mark, and my shining jewel of a fiancée, the Lady Marion Fitzwalter.
Well met, good
And
lady.
may I also add, Your Majesty, that while in Stirling, thy safety is paramount, and I and my men will lay down our lives if need be, Your Majesty.
That is most comforting.
And may I also
Now,
add that...
Charlie!
Lord Sheriff, wilt thou be so good as to confer with me as to the arrangements for Her Majesty's safety? I am, after all, the captain of her personal guard.
Our thanks, Sir Walter. Now, Lord Mayor, if thou would enlighten us as to the programme of the day.
Very good, my queen. This year the Shire of Stirling celebrates its 35th anniversary from its fateful founding as a fear-free heavenly haven for soul-seeking nautical Norsemen from the not so near north. And in doing so, we celebrate our local heritage with the first annual Pan-Scandi Games! And we welcome a most distinguished visitor who will not only join us in our raucous revelry, but adjudicate the games as well. I believe your majesty is well acquainted with Prince Eric of Sweden.
Tom, as always, your most glorious majesty. And if I may, I shall lay my heart forever at thy feet.
Dear Prince Eric, we trust that thine offer is metaphorical and not indeed literal. Thou art most warmly welcome to our king.
In addition to 2 living chess matches and 2 jousts upon the horse, we also have events such as Viking bowling and an archery contest.
Flaming archery contest.
Well, yes, Philip, flaming arrows are more traditional. However, as targets are so expensive and fire is so very dangerous.
Understood, Lord Mayor. A flame-less archery contest would be delightful all the same.
But wait, your majesty, there is yet more. In addition to celebrating our local heritage, we also wish to celebrate thy great glorious reign with a jubilee.
Our cousin, if I'm not mistaken, is in the 28th year of her reign. What jubilee might that be?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, you see, 25 is obviously silver, and after that it goes to fruit. 26 is blackberries, and 27 is banana, and 28 is cherries. It's a cherries jubilee.
Our thanks, Lord Mayor, for thine efforts on our behalf. Sir Walter, we shall address the populace.
Attend and give audience to Her Most Royal Majesty, Queen Elizabeth. God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
Good citizens of Stirling and visitors to this shire, we are filled with joy to be here to celebrate this most important anniversary. In addition to Stirling's 435th year and our Cherries Jubilee, we come to Stirling to sign an accord of amity, which will secure our northern borders and provide added peace and security to ourselves and our near neighbours. Good people, I present unto ye our godson, our brother king, dearest cousin, and potential heir, James, King of Scotland.
God save the King!
God save the King!
Many thanks to thee, my dearest cousin Elizabeth. Good people, we are delighted at last to visit the homeland of our father, Lord Darnley, and of our great-grandmother, Queen Margaret. The mutual defence alliance which we are about to sign will indeed cement relations between our 2 kingdoms. On this auspicious occasion, we feel that we have truly come home.
Thou art a most welcome visitor, young James, though we are certain thou soon enough long to return to the wild and rugged north.
Thy kindness is without bounds, your majesty, and thy kingdom so delightful that, we assure thee, its charms will not soon release their hold upon our hearts. Indeed, there is but a small stain of tarnish on the shining silver of our joy.
And that stain?
That our dear Lady Mother languishes in captivity, whilst we, a few scant miles away, are prevented from rushing to her nurturing embrace.
Dearest cause, thou art mistook. Thy mother is kept safely at Fotheringhay, a charming garden spot for her own protection.
Yet I have not seen her since I was a wee bairn, and to know that she is near but inaccessible torments me. Her beautiful son.
Your Majesty,
As it is of no great distance, surely there can be no harm in bringing Queen Mary hither?
Robert,
Sir Walter, I mean only to be accommodating to our guests.
this is none of thine affair.
Yet 'tis a generous offer. Thou hast a mention, say so. What sayest thou, madam? Surely thou, left motherless at a tender age, doth sympathize?
I have no doubt it will be a most touching reunion. My mother has never seen thee as crowned king. However, first things first, let us conclude the business of state, and then we may proceed to custom matters.
As thou art older and wiser than I at statecraft, I bow to thy wishes. Good people of England, we thank thee for thy kind hospitality and look forward to this day of celebration.
Your Majesties, the day is getting on. Let us proceed to Roselawn for the signing of the treaty, lest we fall hopelessly behind schedule.
Agreed to the treaty.
To the gate.
To the cherries jubilee.
God save the Prince, the King, and the Queen!
God save the Prince, the King, and the Queen.
Not something I ever thought I would say.